It's no secret that the majority of people who pursue the performance arts professionally have significant struggles, especially financially. In its simplest, this probably comes from two reasons. Number one, being a performing artist means being self-employed, and being self-employed is difficult. The majority of people who strike up their own business of any type fail. Number two, it can be difficult to pinpoint the value offer that you give through your performance art, and then to systemically commodify it. A while ago, I felt maybe some aspect of existential crisis as a musician. Why would anyone want to pay for music? I actually asked this out loud at a practice with a small dance band I was playing with at the time. I remember very clearly the trumpet player looked at me and said these words I will never forget. "The world is shitty, and people want to feel good. This is the basis of capitalism." So, if you are a performing artist looking to get paid for your performance as a soloist or leader of a small group, you might ask yourself, is what I am doing the most effective thing I can give in order to help people feel good for the context where I perform? And also, how could I more effectively help people feel good? Now, as you answer this for yourself, you might be a little bit surprised to note that technical skill, though it is important, and more so in a place like an orchestra, it is not always the most important thing in your performance in order to answer how you help people feel good. There are a lot of different aspects that come into play with how you present. For example, as a musician, you will probably find a lot of times audiences enjoy your performance more if you're smiling, if you're having a good time, and you're interactive, even if this might come at the expense of hitting a few wrong notes. So, a short story about the arts and mood. I ran into a past student the other day and asked how she was doing. She said that she felt some unhappiness, what with wars abroad and smoky skies in our part of the world, likely with some relation to climate change. And not that we shouldn't care, but most of us have minimal power to affect these global problems. I also asked her a question I frequently enjoy asking people who I haven't seen in at least a week. So I asked, what was joyful for you this last week? For her, it was theater and music. The arts, in one form or another, will often be a thing that brightens people's lives. So, if you are in the performing arts, it is your job to help people feel good through your work. It is your job to hone this as a superpower. Ask yourself, how can I better bring value to people through my art? And how can I bring joy or feeling to people through my art? Whether it's community performances or pursuing it professionally intending to be paid, you will be better rewarded the better you get at finding answers to these questions.